Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and we are going to continue today more of the Gold Box series. So far, in the last in the last 6 days, I have finished 5 of the Gold Box games. All 4 of the Pool of Radiance series, and lastly, Gateway to the Savage Frontier. So now we're going to be moving on to the sequel to that game, Treasures of the Savage Frontier. So this was released the following year. It's also from the same company, the same developer, Beyond Software, and is a direct sequel. So it takes place a few weeks after the events of the last game. And I think this one really plays more into the idea that you are the same party. So you can make a fresh party, but I think you're really meant to import here. So that's what we're definitely going to be doing. As for like how good this one is, review-wise, things like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone is going to put this as their top Gold Box game. I doubt anyone puts it as their top 3 Gold Box games. But, you know, I'm sure it'll still be pretty good. I think this might have been the last Gold Box game. Like the actual, like, you know, proper RPG sort of thing. I don't know about the exact release date, but certainly one of the last, like, regular Gold Box games. I don't know. One of the last. Yeah, I don't know about specific release dates. The only other ones in 92 were The Dark Queen of Krynn, the 3rd game in that series, and Matrix Cubed, which was another Buck Rogers thing, and then Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space, which I would be very interested in checking out at some point, because Spelljammer is pretty wild. Even though I guess Spelljammer was not very well reviewed. So anyways, yeah, let's add a character to the party from Gateway. We've got, and let's do it in order, I guess. We got Mangg. Yeah, it's got to remove some stuff. Then Amelia. Yeah, it's got to remove some stuff. Blah, blah, blah. My longsword +5, thank you. Then we'll throw in Sir Bruce. And Gulk. Why specifically the +2 longsword versus undead? Why does that get nixed? I'm not sure. Then Brilanna, and finally Cordan. No Wand of Defoliation. I assume because there's no Shambling Mounds in the game. Okay, and that's the party, so we're good to go, and we will begin. I like this UI. It's very unique for the series. Nice and red with some brown and blue diamonds in there. It looks nice. Late summer in the valley of Desserin is a time of subtle beauties and quiet thoughts. On a hilltop above Yartar, your party spends a lazy afternoon of food and friendship, recalling your great triumph at Ascor. No, it must be a dream. The green hillside has become a cold stone floor. Dark ceilings have blotted out the bright blue sky. Worst of all, the sweet songs of the birds have become the strident clank of armor. You recognize the familiar face of your old friend Amanitas. Oh dear, he says. 1, 2, 3. They all made it. I was afraid I'd left out a word or two. Once, while fighting owlbears, I summoned 2 white rabbits, 3 vials of sensuous silvery moon perfume, and a stuffed fish on a plaque inscribed, "To Old Boggy from the Boys." Amanitas collects himself and explains to your party where you are and how you came to be here. You record his words as the introduction to your journal. Wow, 83 journal entries. And I do not have one listed as introduction, so I'd have to go to the PDF file. Okay, I guess I will read this, even though it's quite lengthy. Dear friends, I am truly sorry for having pulled you away from your well-deserved rest at Yartar. It was my hope that your great victory at Ascor would make the savage frontier safe from its enemies and allow you to resume normal lives. As normal, I suppose, as life can be when everywhere you go, people rush up to shake the hands of the heroes of Ascor. Sadly, recent events have made this return to a peaceful life impossible. You are in Lork, far to the south and east of where you began this day in Yartar. We sit now in the ancient stronghold. That same stronghold where you met with the besieged dwarves as you sought the final statuettes on your last adventure. Just weeks ago, the Zhentarim legions and their allies were decimated by the monsters you summoned to the plaza of the ancient temple at Ascor. The surviving orcs fled back to their mountain kingdoms, and the trolls limped back to the moors. The shattered forces of the Zhentarim themselves retreated south, following the path that leads around the Great Desert through Lork, the one city they still controlled. The first bloodied fighter staggered into Lork last week and collapsed in the street, babbling about the hordes of monsters who had defeated them. Word quickly spread among the dwarves that you had destroyed the Zentil armies and that more survivors would be returning soon. The dwarves realized this was their one chance to revolt, to rise up and throw off the Zhentarim invaders. Weapons were distributed, old plans reviewed, and the first attacks were launched that very night. But Lord Gildar, the Zhentarim imposter who murdered the last Dwarven king of Lork, is no fool. He had held back a large forces of fighters. He had held back a large force of fighters and loyal monsters, forces he was supposed to have sent on to Ascor. They know that if they are pushed from Lork, there is nowhere else to go, and Zentil Keep is very far away. They have fought the dwarves bravely at every turn, and both sides have taken terrible losses as they struggle to control the city. Milzor, the dwarven leader, sent a message to me at Secomber, seeking help. I arrived this morning and immediately realized that only you, the heroes of Ascor, could save the city and its brave dwarven rebels. I cast the spell that brought you to this fortress, and I pray that your skills and wisdom will prevail over the evil forces that seek to enslave these noble dwarves. If you can free the city, please come to visit me at Secomber as soon as possible. I must return there now, for already I am receiving troubling reports about strange new events in the Savage Frontier. Your help may be needed elsewhere too, and soon. May Helm guide you safely through the challenges that lie ahead. Okay. So our opening adventure here, our opening quest, ties directly into the actions and events that we did at the end of the last game. So that's, yeah, you're really meant to be the same party. So I think that's great. Whereas the Pool of Radiance series kind of made connections a little bit, allusions to it at the end of Pools of Darkness, but otherwise, yeah, didn't really talk about it too much. Amanitas bids you goodbye and departs. Milzor, the dwarven leader, next salutes the party. Honored heroes of Asgore, thank you for coming to our aid. We will not stop the rebellion until we throw off the greedy Zhentarim who stole our city and killed our king. He rushes from the room. The party is left alone in the ancient fortress. Okay, so Brilana and Cordan immediately level up because they were carrying over a lot of XP. So Brilana, Cleric 7. That's good. That's good. She gets level 4 spells, including, I guess, notably neutralize poison. Cordan hits Mage 7, so he gets level 4 spells. Nothing really new here, you know. They didn't want to fuck around with adding different spells. So we're going to grab Confusion for now. That's probably the most useful. But then he also immediately goes to 8. So now I would say either Fumble if you're going to go up against some big targets, or Ice Storm if we're going up against Fire Immune. Or Haste. I mean, Haste is also good, because I really, if we use it for every big battle, it still really won't impact us that much before the end of the game. This is not that long of a game. But we'll grab Ice Storm just in case. And that's it for levels. For equipment then, I don't know, I really like this red background with green text. For some reason, it's just so legible and nice, and I don't know, I wish every game had this. +3 plate mail, the cloak, +3 sword of stone cutting, the shield, and that's it. Amelia has the plate mail, the cloak, shield, +1 sword of Icewind Dale. Yeah, sounds cool. Icewind Dale, man. He's got the +2 longsword. Golk has his +1 battle axe. It's fine. Rilan. Cordon. He did get the bracers AC too. So he is fucking ready to rock. Oh, we have a +2 ring of protection and a ring of protection +2. Okay. I don't think any other character can benefit from it. I mean, maybe Brilanna would prefer to... I mean, if you go with bracers of AC 4, and you take off the plate mail, that puts her at -4 already. You're right, and then, if we give her this, yeah, she's at -6. Maybe I should do that combo with Golk, since he can't use a shield. Yeah, I think that is better for Golk. Alright. Funny. He's just shirtless. Shirtless. Wait a minute, why is he at 3? Even with all that? His dex can't make that much of a difference. Why? Oh, the shield. Okay. So it basically is the same AC, but he has more movement, so we'll give it to him. It's fine. He's never going to be as much as the others because he doesn't have a shield. Unless we want to swap these bracers, which I suppose I could. Alright, so now he's at -5. That's competitive. And Cordon, sitting in the back, still is at -2, which is fine. Okay, that's all done. Then we want to set up magic. So we're going to go with... Sleep is useless at this point. Enlarge actually is probably now an upgrade for any character, I think. I'd have to look at the specific chart, but it's faster just to cast it on someone and see. So let's grab 2 enlarges. We only have 1 magic user. And 2 magic missiles. Then we're going to grab a knock, 2 stinking clouds, 2 fireballs, and a lightning bolt. And a confusion and an ice storm. For Brilanna, we want to grab a bless. Honestly, Cure Light Wounds is so shit that I'm just going to take all protection from evil. It's all buffs all day. Hold Person's good. but we'll also grab a couple of resist fires. I'll grab cure disease and prayer and dispel magic. And then 4th level, we definitely want a neutralize poison. And we'll grab a single cure serious wounds. Feels wrong for a cleric not to have a single heal. So then we'll do that. And this nice resting image. Good stuff. Good stuff. Old school pixel art. Alright, I think we're good here. So let's start moving on. A dwarf stops you holding up a map. You'll need this to find your way back through the secret doors if you need to rest. You thank him and record the map as journal entry number 1. Alright, we have the map of the Dwarven Stronghold. It's very clearly labeled. I don't know where I am on this map. Oh, I think I do see where I am. Okay, that's all fine, that's all fine, that's all fine. Okay, so we want to go... Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, this door wasn't on the map. Oh, it is on the map. Oh, we're good. We're trying to get to the keep, I imagine. Now I'm going way off target. Okay, I don't know where I'm going now. You come across a strange party with an Etten, Driders, and Zentil fighters. They're all trying to move quietly toward the door to the north. Zentil? Fucking Zentrum in my Dwarven stronghold? Attack them. Rebels, we must be getting close, yells a fighter. Finish them off and then we'll exterminate the dwarves once and for all. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it looks decent. Looks decent. Let's open with a stinking cloud, shall we? Dead? Dead? No Drider dead. Immune to 90% sleep charm resist. This is neither, but sure. Okay, clearly we gotta increase the speed a bit here. Yeah, that fire shield is painful. Ah! 22 damage on the fucking fire shield. Well, we got him. I don't really imagine any of this stuff is magical. But I could... Oh, I didn't grab detect magic. Shit. Well, then we usually just go to the walkthrough, which tells us. And we save ourselves some trouble. What the hell is the name of this game? Treasures of the Savage Frontier. There is a single walkthrough for the game. One dedicated individual. The Driders drop arrows +1. Those don't stack with the ones you may have brought from Gateway. Zentil fighters drop longswords +1. Okay, then we're fine. Several Ettins and fighters are standing in this room, checking their armor and preparing for battle. They see the party and grab the closest weapons they can find. How about fire? That's a good spell. That's a cool trick. Whoa, whoa, reinforcements! Holy shit! Enemies and allies joined the fight? Okay, that did not happen in any of the last 5 games. That is new. Now that it's happened, though, it's like shocking that it hasn't happened before. Crazy. That was cool. That was cool. No, we don't really need anything, though. You step through the opening in the tower wall. We have to clear this area, says Gold. From here, the Zendrim could launch a surprise attack on the stronghold. On the far side of this room, several men are enlarging a crude opening that has been cut in the ancient stone wall. They notice your arrival and release several caged griffins before rushing toward you. Okay. That griffin graphic seems like a downgrade. Maybe that's just me, though. Let's throw out a confusion. And hold person. Wow, that was quite effective. Magic is great, isn't it? Just fucking shut him down. Easy. Let's test enlarge real quick. So on Mangg, he's at 1800. Right now, we're gonna cast enlarge. On Mangg, he is stronger. He is now at 20. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. So that's eventually going to get pretty good. Thaco of 8, 1d8 plus 11. So let's compare now. Well, Amelia actually gets even more of a benefit out of it, and so does Golk. So that's probably the people I should be putting it on. So let's compare Golk's numbers before and after. He's got a 13 Thaco plus 6 damage. Now he's got a 12 Thaco, 9 damage. So he gained 3 damage every hit, and his Thaco bumped up only by 1, which is kind of surprising. But sure. Still, it's pretty good. For how long it lasts, 80 turns right now. Not too shabby. An ancient stone tower rises above the city here. Look at those clouds, that crystal blue water. Beautiful. Flowers have been set against the wall here. A metal plate above them says, Lord Redblade, we shall avenge you. Someone appears to have tried to pry the plate off the wall, but has only succeeded in scratching it. An old stone fortress stands to the east, Lord Gaeldar's keep. The ornate coat of arms above the gate has been so battered by stones that its family imprint is all but gone. The courtyard of the keep is filled with a sea of men and monsters. They recognize the party as you pass through the gate and immediately rush forward to attack. Holy shit, that's a lot. Holy shit. There's 11 Lordsmen, 5 Zentil fighters, 4 Griffins, and 3 Ettins. This is a burly brawl, of which Fireball will save us a lot of time. That was probably not the best spot. That was a little too high up. Gotta fucking love it though, man. Holy shit. Mangg's almost dead though, so there's that. You know what? Why don't we use Cure Serious Wounds on Mangg? You want to know how much this is going to heal? He's at 25 right now. Now he's at 36, so he went up by 11. Honestly, it's not terrible. She then proceeded to never get hit again. So, you know. Alright, 3,400 XP. Amelia and Brilana leveled up. So that's excellent. Bunch of shit. None of this is going to be good in any way. Although I like that that said 255 arrows. Wow, they went very specific numbers here. Yeah, we don't need any of it. Mangg calls everyone together. We'd best rest here and memorize our spells. This fight was tough, but we haven't defeated Lord Gaeldar yet. The party must be fully ready for battle before we go on. That's a good idea. Let's level up. Amelia, Ranger 8. She got her extra attack every other round now. And she gets her first Druid spell here. So if I was going to dual class, we could do it here. But I think we actually need to wait another level, because then you get the... I think you need to wait another level? Because I think you get a magic user spell at level 9. And then that allows you to cast magic user spells with armor. And that's what you want. So I think we need to get Amelia another level if we want to dual class her. Honestly, I probably will. Brilana, Cleric level 8. Yeah. I might dual class Brilana. Because she has just kind of been sitting in the back. She's not that much in the forefront. So she might be best as just another magic user with a handful of cleric spells. I don't know really what she's going to end up getting out of being a cleric. All the way to max level. So, you know. We should be... Okay, well, we can grab... I don't know. Yeah, it's... I mean, poison theoretically could just kill something, but it's never going to. It's not worth the trouble. And then... Yeah, I don't know, man. Another prayer, I guess. And then that's it. I guess Amelia could take Detect Magic. So we have Detect Magic. Okay, done. We are ready to go. You descend a long stairway into the musty-smelling dungeons below the keep. Oh shit, this is Gaeldar's keep. This room has an unusually high ceiling. This is convenient because it also contains unusually tall monsters. This looks like a barracks area for the forces who protect Lord Gaeldar. The room appears deserted. Does it, though? Oh. Okay. Turns out it wasn't deserted at all. There was a giant spider person in there. Oh god, the fire shield is so devastating. I don't remember it being nearly that bad. Although I think I had a lot of fire resist rings. Ow. A black cape man is addressing a group of warriors and giants as you enter the room. He is saying, "So even if we don't hold Lork, the plan to divide..." He turns his head, sees you, and cries, "It's them! Attack!" No, we want to beat down this Drider before she casts that shit. It's like the only thing that hurts me. There you go. Now just don't step on the smoke. The cloud. Don't step on the stinky cloud. And we'll be A-okay. Oh, I think they actually avoid it now. We got AI improvements. Huzzah! Everything's coming together with this game. Shit. We have to just make sure we land a hit on them so they can't cast a spell. Even if it's a magic missile hit. Boom, done. Damn it! Alright, fucking go manual. Ah! Cause serious wounds. We're gonna do it. It's gonna work. Here we go. Fuck! Well, I tried. Oh well. Just get them back up. You know, move on with our lives. As you enter there were several normal and giant-sized figures are playing with small cubes made from polished bones. How dare they? In the middle of this whole siege or whatever that's happening? This rebellion? Well, we're getting XP, As you enter, the wooden door bangs loudly against something on the floor. You look down and record what you see as Journal Entry 8. Lying in front of us was the skeleton of a man, his leather armor torn and scattered. From the bloodstains on the floor, we could see that this was no ancient artifact. This corridor appeared to lead only to a storage area, but some poor wretch had come this way and met a monster so fearsome that now only his bones remained. Well, you don't say, huh? God damn it. These little shitty-ass battles. Okay, there's something complicated we're meant to do here. Hold on. Head north all the way to 12. Fuck. Fuck. Trying to read and do this. Okay. 12-5. We did the fight here. Then head through the secret door north at 13-4. Ah. At 11-1, cast Detect Magic. Oh, you burst into the room surprising two women who are arguing. One has hair the color of spun gold. The other is shorter and her hair is long, straight, and purest black. No sooner does she see the party than the raven-haired woman leaps upon her companion, throwing her to the floor. They roll back and forth several times, struggling, then separate and climb back to their feet. Where before you faced one woman with light hair and one with dark, two golden-maned beauties now confront you. In identical voices, they claim to be named Sulaja, and each indignantly says the other is an imposter. Cast. You can't seem to get by. Cast. What? Cast. Amelia, cast Detect Magic. It's the woman on the right, yells Amelia. She's the fake one. I see it clearly. She cast the spell. Guards, guards, the counterfeit cries out, returning to her prior form. Come protect your mistress. Okay. So we've got some lordsmen, yeah, and some cockatrices who can petrify. Those are priority numero uno. Okay. Yeah. Reinforcements. Fuck. Probably should have hit the fucking sorceress. Well, now she's dead. We got Ice Storm, though. We'll toss that out. Hey, Ice Storm's at this level still does alright. Not too shabby. Nice. Alright, I think we got this in the bag. And we got some help from our nice dwarven allies. Golk's charmed. Wait. Wait. I have Dispel Magic. Golk was holding out like a boss, though. Holy shit. Alright, there you go. Done. Okay. So you get Bracers AC 6, lame, Dagger +2, lame, and a Wand of Magic Missiles. Also fairly lame, but we'll take it. I'll give it to Cordan, who can't hold it because he's overloaded. Is that what you're saying to me? No, I know what. Trade, select. That's what I did wrong. Alright. The real Sulaja thanks you for saving her and tells you much about the dungeon and how she came to be here. You record her words. Of course I do. It's a normal thing to do. I'm called Sulaja. I was raised in the High Forest. My father, Lizul of the Great Oaks, protects groups of pilgrims who travel up the Unicorn Run into the forest to pay homage to the goddess Mieliki. One day not long ago, I was hunting near the edge of the woods. I saw something moving in the trees, and soon a tattered, ragtag party of orcs, men, and ettins came beating through the underbrush. They were stragglers from the battle at Ascor. I turned to slip away, and ran into the arms of a hill giant coming the other way. He called to the others, and one, a man in a black cape, said they should bring me along as a gift for Lord Gaeldar. I feigned interest in meeting him so they might let down their guard and allow me to escape. But my plan went wrong. When we arrived and Cortara heard that I wanted to meet Lord Gaeldar, she became jealous and had me placed in chains. Instead of making them let down their guard, my ruse had turned a powerful sorceress into an enemy. Why she didn't kill me on the spot, I'll never know. She seemed fascinated with the work of my father. In any case, I'm grateful to you all for rescuing me from the trap of my own making. I am an experienced fighter, expert with a bow. I will help you in your quest if you'll accept me in your party. Oh, so she's the new, Krevish. With boobs. Yes. She smiles and bows her head to Mangg. I shall not rest, he says, until your mission is completed. Mangg risen it up. Search in the room, you find a note which Cortara had begun to write. I believe, my lord, that the story might be true. The girl appears to know nothing of the... Here Cortara had stopped in the writing of her letter. What we would give to learn what secrets it might have contained. Yeah, we would give so much. Okay, so Sulaja. So she's a level 8 fighter. Oh, ranger, I'm sorry. Level 8 ranger, that's even better. 18 strength, int, whiz, dex, and con. See, I'm telling you, they just expect everyone to have those stats. So that's all pretty good. No, I'm looking at Amelia. Fuck me. Alright, they don't expect everyone to have... I was creating a false narrative there. Right, she's a level 8 fighter. She's got 18, 26 strength, which is fine. 17 dex, pretty good. 17 con, pretty good. So, I mean, she's pretty close to the max. She's got a composite longbow +2 and chainmail +2. So, yeah, alright, she's probably fine. She also has a scimitar and a shield. Actually, that's shield +2, but you can't take items from an NPC, unfortunately. So if you give them anything, you basically lose it. They can never give it away. Okay, good. Now we just have to go kill Gaeldar, I guess. So we will go do that. Several men stand at one end of this room, avidly watching a warrior who has been trapped in the far corner by a giant skeleton. Seeing you enter, one man utters a command. Its bones rattling ominously, the giant skeleton turns to attack the party. Okay. I mean, turn undead might get him. But we really need to clip those mages. Yep, that's what I wanted to avoid. There goes my fireball. There goes the skeleton. Yeah, fuck you. I think we got this. I don't think this is much trouble to us. Our ACs are just so good. I mean, these guys have THAC0 12. So to hit -6, they need to roll an 18 or higher. You know, we're pretty good. Helms. Helms, baby! Helms all around. Oh, we definitely want to get Golka Helm. Okay, good. Helms all around. Beyond that, what else you got? Banded mail +1, longsword +1. Yeah, that's basically it. I think we're good. Thanks, calls the warrior. You have freed from the giant skeleton. Now let us turn our attention to Gaeldar. He pivots to face the man who controlled the skeleton. At that moment, guards pile into the room. Lord Gaeldar commands them, destroy these miscreants. Okay, let's do a prayer. This isn't really a tough fight, but there's quite a few of them. See, now here it didn't put prayer on everyone, and I just have to assume that everyone's buffed. It's probably buffed. Let's throw out a confusion over on this left side. Maybe we'll get Gaeldar. We did not. But this guy's casting some shit. Not anymore. There's reinforcements. Let's throw out a bless as well. And a magic missile on Gaeldar. Dead. Problem solved. Now it's just mop-up duty. Because, I mean, prayer doesn't... We know that it affects every enemy. But it doesn't, you know, show that anywhere. So I guess I assume that it also just buffs everyone and it only shows on Brilana. Just to show you that it cast. That's probably the case, I would imagine. Can I wonder if we can get a good lightning bolt here? I'll take that to the bank. I think we're good. That's it. Not much XP. I expected more there. So we've got Gaeldar dropped quarterstaff +2, ring of protection +2, and 10 darts +1. So it's all gonna go to Cordan. All the rest is gonna be pretty garbage stuff. The money... Yeah, I guess we'll take a little bit of money. You never know, there might be a money sink in this game. We always hope. And there was in the last game, it was just kind of like not really worth my time. Congratulations, says Milzor, the leader of the dwarf. Oh, yeah. You have defeated Lord Gaeldar, and our victory is won. Thanks to you, our city is once again free. The assembled dwarves cheer loudly for you all. Milzor then gives the party a note from Amanitas, and you include it in your journal. Of course I do. Dear friend, since you are reading this note, I presume that you have won the battle for Lork, and that Milzor and his people are now free. And I suppose if you're not reading this note, you have died nobly in support of a good cause and are worthy of great honors as well. But to save time, I will deal only with what you are to do if you are still alive. Please come see me in Secomber as soon as you can, for I will have more information for you on the strange goings-on in the land. Be prepared for traveling across the wilderness to Secomber. The snows are coming early this year, and the roads are dangerous when the drifts make travel slow. If the river starts to freeze, the boat rental shops will not be open, and you'll be forced to march overland. Eric and I await your arrival. I believe he is quite excited at the prospect of being rude to you once more. Nice. You talk further with the warrior whom you saved and record... Okay, more journal. Oh, he's got a big novel. And we don't care about this guy. He wishes the party good luck, then turns and leaves the room. Alright. Job done in here. Yeah, no one else benefits from having the Ring of Protection, so... Yep. An old stone... Yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of shit, bunch of shit. Hall of Training is here. The Gentleman's Armory, but we definitely don't need that. My horse's home. This tavern is a shambles. As an outnumbered group of dwarves battles a force of men and griffins. Of course I will help the dwarves. They are my friends. And griffins give good XP. For how easy they are. Reinforcements. They're really digging that now. So no battle is really ever, you know, potentially as simple as it looks. Okay, yeah, more journal entries. Yeah, so you're meant to do this before you kill Gaeldar, because they're talking about taking the fight to Gaeldar. Okay. I mean, I was kind of just looking for the inn. There's the Bull and Boar. Yeah, you guys can have fun with that. Here's the inn. Not that I need an inn to restore everything, but it just makes me feel proper if I do. Yep. Restore magic still not working properly. Good. Alright. So, from here, we need to get to Lork. And... No, not Lork. We need to get to Secomber. The walkthrough says to go to Loudwater, though, because there's a magical item we can get there. Alright, so here we have the map. Ah, and there's the town of Tribor. And Waterdeep. We can go to fucking Waterdeep. And Neverwinter, of course, is here. Mirabar is here. Very interesting. Clear skies. The water is too deep. Clear skies. Clear skies. Clear skies. Enemies attack. You've gotten away. Clear skies. Enter Loudwater. Yes. The city guards look you over as you enter Loudwater. Be careful in the southeast, they say. The undead curse is upon that part of the city, and no one can save us from it. Oh, I don't know about that. We're the heroes of Asgore. Okay. Yeah, basically... Okay. So we just clear out all the undead, which is 3 fights. And then we'll get a Cloak of Protection +2 and a piece of jewelry. Honestly, though, that's not that shabby. A young woman stops you in the street and says, "Please, can you help me? My mother has disappeared from our home here, and I'm afraid the lizard men may have taken her." Well, yeah, of course I will help you, young lady. Thank you for your kindness. By the way, here are my sisters. They'd love to thank you, too. 2 wrinkled green-skinned creatures emerge from the shadows. Oh, well that wasn't nice at all. What the fuck are these things? Whites or, no, green hags. Okay, well at least they don't drain levels. I don't know, magic missile one of them? Does that change form help you in a significant way? You're getting your ass handed to you. Now you're dead. Now you're all dead. What was the point of it all? I'll take your ring, though. It's apparently a ring of cold resistance. Usually not as good as fire, because fire also protects you from your own fireballs. But, you know. A lot of different font colors in this game. Usual assortment of shit. Okay. Trying to find the entrance here to these locations. It's 11-9 and 14-7. That's not. This is 11-9. Good. Okay, we're in here. No sooner does this door swing open than undead monsters wander towards you from the darkness. Alright, we've got ghouls. 3 attacks per round, but really shitty. They have an AC of 10. And whites, which can drain your levels. No bueno. A turn should do the job. Boom. Done. Problem solved. No XP. What the fuck? Why? Because I turned everything? That should give you XP. That gave me XP. Or maybe if they're turned, it doesn't. If they're destroyed, it does. This was once a richly appointed salon for the noble dead. Now it is covered with dust and thick cobwebs hang from the ceiling. Sounds come from the shadows across the room. Well, that's a big fight. So, there's more undead encounters than we need to do. Yeah, I think basically if they're destroyed, we get the XP. Turned, no XP. Alright, that was one of the ones we had to do. 13-9 we had to do, which would be the one we did there. And then the last one is 15-10, which is here. Choking dust flies up in your face as you open this door. As your vision clears, horrible undead monsters fill your gaze. Okay. No XP. Not that these give a whole lot of XP anyways, and it's better to just get it done with. A small group of people cautiously approaches the party. It's true, they cry, looking around. Feel it, the air is warmer. You've done what no other adventurers before you could. They tell you jubilantly. You've laid to rest the cursed undead souls of Loudwater. Please, they say, accept this gift as our thanks. Okay, so who do we want to have a +2 cloak? I mean, I like Golk being pretty defensible, no doubt, but this will replace the displacement cloak, so it's kind of hard to say. I think I don't know if it's better, actually. The Cloak of Displacement's 1/3 of all attacks, regardless, just miss. That's probably better than 2 AC, right? So I don't know if anyone wants it. I guess maybe Sulasha will take it, just in case. Didn't even affect her AC. What the? Alright, well, fuck it, I guess. I don't know. We did this for no reason, I suppose. Anyways, so now we want to go on to Zacomber. And I guess we'll go by... Should we rent a boat? Maybe we should rent a boat. Let's rent a boat. I can rent you a boat for 5 platinum pieces. Boy, they really cranked the price on that up, huh? Alright. Well, we're on the water. And there's Zacomber. We didn't get our deposit back anymore. Boy, they really... They realized that they were not running these businesses properly, and they set to fix it. Okay, we gotta head to Amanitas's home. This looks like Amanitas's house, alright, says Sulasha. The home to the north has tall, mismatched spires and is painted in many different bright colors. A bird with long, fantastically colored feathers rests above the door. It squawks, Amanitas's home. Within is the man. Come in if you must. Stay away if you can. Eric scowls at you and grunts. This is, you've come to learn, his version of an enthusiastic welcome. Blasted bird, you should ignore everything it says. Amanitas taught it to discourage traveling merchants and welcome visitors. Now it welcomes the merchants and chases away all his friends. How can anyone stand a creature so stubborn and ill-tempered as that? Amanitas is in here. He's been waiting for you. Amanitas sits in a big stuffed chair that looks twice as wide as the plaza in Sundabar. Brightly colored cats alternately sit, yawn, scratch, and stretch all around him. Welcome, adventurers, he says, rising to greet you. It is good that you have come, for I have learned more news that may guide you on your mission. Ambassadors from Neverwinter and Mirabar are traveling to Waterdeep to discuss the attacks by Luskan and prepare for a possible war. They will stop in Leolon and await you at the Tavern of the Rutting Buck. They will need your protection on the final leg of their journey south to Waterdeep. Go to Leolon, find them, and ensure their safe arrival in Waterdeep. We must not let anything interfere with the cooperation among the cities of the Lord's Alliance. Amanitas then asks, are you ready to take on the burden of carrying a magical item of great power? Yes? He reaches into his robes and pulls out a simple crown, made from what looks like unpolished silver. Shiny metallic leaves grow from it, as if it were a branch from a living tree. This, Amanitas says, is the crown of Amanitas. Oh dear, that's my name. Oh well, no time to change it. If you wear it while you are encamped, its powers will be activated. When the crown is worn, you and I will be able to speak with each other as if I were with you, even if you are thousands of miles away. Go now, and good luck. The fate of the Northern Realms goes with you. It's the exact sort of, like, just kind of, Deus Ex magic item that a DM just hands their players, and they're like, yeah, it's just, you know, you can talk to this one guy with it, and that's it. And you can't do anything else. Don't try anything else. Okay. Uh, All right. I mean, I pretty much want to end the video here. I've been talking a lot today, so this will be it. And of course, as usual, I'm going to keep playing. But I kind of wanted to get like a foundation of sort of the overall plot of the game. And it doesn't seem like we really know what we're doing. So, since I'm probably going to play through this on my own and you won't find out about this, I'll just read the Wikipedia entry. The party is given a seemingly simple mission to protect ambassadors of the Lord's Alliance, which holds together the different cities of the frontier. However, the ambassadors are kidnapped. The Zentrum and its allies, the Kraken Society and the Host Tower of the Arcane, plot to break up the Alliance to conquer the region, and the party is framed as traitors. Much of the game is devoted to having the players attempt to clear their names, usually done by completing a mission in each town of the Lord's Alliance, and alert the Alliance leaders of the plot. The final mission, which does not necessarily fit in the overall plotline, involves retrieving a treasure held by a dragon. Dude, I already killed like 2 black dragons in the last game when I was level 6. To uncover the plot, the player has to collect 2 different sets of items. 3 different colors of crystals held by one of the 3 enemy groups. This can only be done by, in melee battles, carefully selecting and attacking different enemies in the right order. What the fuck? And lucky papers from each city in the game. Nominally good luck charms. When combined with the crystals, these papers spell out the entire enemy plot. Okay. So, yeah, the game's not that long. It's slightly longer than the last one. Level cap is 12, as I keep saying. And we are on section of this walkthrough 3.5. And it goes to 3.30. So we're still pretty early on. We haven't even gotten framed yet. So I'll probably pick up the video again around 3.16. Apparently, we go to Neverwinter. So we'll pick it up in Neverwinter. And then after that, there's apparently a lengthy final section through Ice Peak. So the third video we'll do an Ice Peak. And then that'll be it for the Savage Frontier. And then after that, we're on to Krynn. Dragonlance. That's going to be wild. I don't know anything about Dragonlance. Actually, I don't even know if I ever finished the book. It was really funny. Like, I still remember the book. And I remember thinking that it was really cool. But I don't know if I ever finished it. I mean, I never read any other Dragonlance books. And I'm going to try now to figure out... I don't know why I'm doing it now of all times. So it was a Dragonlance novel, and it was about like some sort of war or conflict between like dwarves and like dragonborn or something. And it involved dragon eggs. There's a lot of dragon eggs. I feel like if I saw the cover of the book, I'd probably recognize it. I don't know if I'd recognize the title. I don't know why it's important to do this right now, but now I'm on this train of thought. I feel like I'm going to repeat this all, though, when I do the Krynn video. Fuck. No, it wasn't that. Fuck. What was it called? I mean, it might be easier to just, like, Google the plot. Um... Maybe? No. Fuck. Like, I want to figure this out, and I kind of want to actually read the book finally. But I don't know what it is. Oh, I think this was it. This was definitely it. I recognize that cover. Yeah, the Doom Brigade. It's just like, it's just like in the middle of a series or something like that. It has all these other characters that I would have had no clue. It was in a setting I had no clue about. I have no idea why I had this specific single Dragonlance book, but I still remember it, which is crazy. Probably in part due to that cover. I gotta get a copy of the Doom Brigade and actually read through it just to finally say I did it. I mean, I don't know how good any of the Dragonlance novels are at this point, you know? Yeah, but basically it's about just like a war between draconians and dwarves. I think it was really kind of unique among all the books that I was reading in those days because I read a lot of like, Harry Potter and Artemis Fowl and blah 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 and this was very like fantasy D&D kind of stuff. I mean, obviously. And there was dwarves and draconians and dragons and goblins and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I think it just kind of stuck in my head. I I, I might have finished it. I don't know. This was ages ago. It came out in 96. I probably was reading it in like 2002 or something. Anyways, that was a whole thing that I had to, for some reason, talk about. But anyways, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Treasures of the Savage Frontier. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.